Hey there, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders. Just want to make another video lesson here with the market. We got about 23 minutes left. I made where to go video lesson or watch list for tomorrow. I'll be posting that in a little bit. Just wanted to go over a couple other plays. I accidentally cut it off. Just want to go over a couple plays that took off here into Power Hour. There was Drct, which I made a video lesson earlier. It was probably in the 270s right here. Then it just ripped and went to the mid threes. This thing made a nice double top here. Still failing to break down. So we'll see how this reacts with 23 minutes left. If this holds up into the close, might be something to consider for an overnight. As shorts are going to still fail to keep it lower, so might squeeze again after hours or might have a gap up. We will see. There was Sbfm, which is just making lower highs throughout, so and volume's fading. I was looking for this to make another move here, but just completely failed. We got USWS with a huge panic. I had it at the market offering, and it just took a dive to the low ones. It's holding up here. We'll see if we get a bounce play tomorrow out of that. There was which one was it? This here's another decent play that's bouncing. TCBP. I was looking at this in the morning for an open price reclaim or VWAP reclaim. Ended up being a pretty solid play from the open price, but had some VWAP resistance ahead. Could have waited for that, as 125 is a breakout level, and you get a nice solid rip, quick 10% plus to the 140s, and here we are holding that breakout level and uptrending again. Volume slowly increasing. I could see this being something that rips in the next 20 minutes. If not, if it holds up, could be a really good overnight. So that could be something as well. There's Husa holding up, or was it? No, it was Impp. I think I want to go over. Not bouncing like I thought. Some of these energy plays are still failing to break down, and I could see them as potential overnight plays. I'm gonna play it safe and wait till tomorrow, see what happens overnight. They might gap up or gap down, and then give a solid bounce after that. But still a waiting game with those. It's kind of disappointing to see how some of them did not. They spiked according to my data 25-30%, but with the energy that they've had the past couple of days, I expected a more aggressive bounce from a lot of them. We got a pretty good bounce play here from Bcel. This is one I went over earlier in the different sector, in the healthcare sector. Had a solid little bounce here, but failed to break down, and shorts started covering. We got this crazy spike from it last week, and a few days of downtrending. Shorts just enjoying their time, and now the shorts got to cover their position as it starts to be more difficult to go lower and lower. They're going to start covering, bringing in some buying, and you get quick moves like this. Similar with the energy plays. This one played out a little differently here, but still, getting that VWAP reclaim, higher lows here, you get a solid opportunity for 10-15% out of this. There's another great one that was spike Revb. Ooh, nice, got to the low twos here. Another healthcare play. Healthcare having a decent day today. This one still got a breakout at 221, so we're going to keep an eye on that. This might be a potential overnight play. Closing, if it could hold up near 2, it'll be closing near a breakout level, right near the highs. Solid uptrend, failure to break down here, low float. So yeah, that could be a potential overnight, but I'm sitting on the sidelines. I'm going to just wait and see what happens. Might play any continuation if there's any gap ups, or if they fail to break down tomorrow and still kind of hold up, I'll play them as previous high day breaks. But this one here, just a spectacular VWAP play and high day break. A little choppy for sure, but once it figured out what it wanted to do, it started getting a little more aggressive. But you got this solid trend, failed to break down, came back, got above the average, started making higher lows again, and volume started increasing here. So some more short covering and some more buyers coming in. And once it was confirmed that it's going to break the 170s, 160s here, that's when it really started moving a bit and some more volume came in. So that would have been a great opportunity to capture. But I hope I'm explaining kind of the thought process correctly. Just kind of going back and forth between how a short would be approaching it and just seeing the failure to break down, and shorts are going to have to cover, and that leads to some upwards action. So don't see much else. Let me go through my scanners real quick. Ooh, Sbfm dipping hard now. There was a fake out with hour here. Solid play if you were to capture it early on in the low threes. But this had breakout level at 337. Would have been just a quick little fake out and just hard pullback. This little bounce was pretty weak and it just failed. Low float, pretty shocking, but who knows? This might set up for something better. This thing might gap up and open up right near the highs of today, tomorrow, and then lead to another squeeze higher and a break over 337 here again, or excuse me, 375 and break 4 and maybe get to 5. So we'll just wait and see what happens there. But just wanted to go over some of the plays that popped up after my previous video lesson. This one's still holding up nicely. Might really start moving along here. It's got some solid resistance here, but slowly going through it. These aren't getting chipped away. Looks like there's some hidden buyers. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, with all this buying, this should be moving a little bit. Not budging. Looks like we're going to break 140 here in a moment. Ooh, oh, little dip. Let's see how it holds up. Still solid uptrend. A little bit of perk and volume. Still got 15 minutes left. We'll see what this does later. But just want to wrap this up here in a moment. Go over some of these plays. This one is looking like it's gonna crack this 260-ish area. And that might lead to a more aggressive drop here. We'll see what happens out of that. But if this fails to break down, if it has a fake down or a fake out breakdown, it might really start pushing up pretty quick. So we'll see what that does. Okay, so kind of starting to ramble here, just clicking through some of these plays. Yeah, we'll just wrap this up. I might make another video lesson later on if I see that I missed anything. But for now, yep, here we go. See? Just, this is kind of the play sometimes what I expect. You want that quick move, you get shorts covering. And once that short covering is gone, there's not much left that's propping it up. There's probably not enough buyers holding it up. The whole move is really just capturing the uptrend from shorts covering. So once that's gone, it's up on nothing but air and should start failing. So once I become a more advanced trader and start short selling, maybe I'll start playing it both sides. But for now, I'm just going to approach this from the long side and just slowly build my account. and not really worry about finding shares to short and all that nonsense. Just want to focus on one thing and hone in on it and improve it day by day, slowly improve. So yeah, okay, we'll just wrap it up there. I'll post my what do you call it, watch list on Twitter in a little bit once the market ends. So there's a little quick view. Hopefully that is beneficial. You can kind of see the way I'm thinking of how some of these short squeezes might develop. So there's that. Hope everyone has a great day. I'll make another video lesson. Hope it was a profitable day, or at least you learned something. So yeah, have a good one.